Let's test. What is up? Alright, I gotta stop the timer. What's up? HypeHype. What's that camera? There we go. HypeHype, make games, play games everywhere, and today we are gonna check out the latest update. And that couple minutes went by fast. I was trying to set some stuff up, and okay. What's up? We got PT Jones in the house. Welcome. Hopefully, it's not as quiet. Let's get this in. Okay, so we got the new latest update that just came out, which is really cool. So I thought it'd be good to go over the release notes. And this beard is being out of control. Nobody tells you beards are not easy to manage. They take a lot of energy. And where's my brush? There we go. Get this under control. If you don't put the beard under control, it tries to control you. People always give me weird looks when I'm combing my beard in public, but it's been going on for years, and you know, it's not easy looking this good all the time, so you gotta put a little energy into it. Okay, new update. We got one screen over here. This screen is kind of blank. I think it's gonna be my last day in this place. I just moved into a new place yesterday. I do get tired of moving, I'm not gonna lie. Like every couple of weeks I'm moving. I reckon Yope did a fantastic job on the update video breakdown. Super entertaining. Yeah, I thought it was great. He went over a bunch of stuff. First of all, the remix button has moved, and I spent a couple of hours playing around with the latest update. So it's there's definitely things that I like about it, things that are new, like just searching for assets. For one, it seems like you can see more assets. And Yope did a great job explaining a lot of the beginning, you know, just new stuff that is obvious. So I wonder if I can. Oh wait, and then I want this chat thing over here. Okay, cool. There we go. I don't even know. Hold up, I got Spotify running. Still not awake yet. I'm in the process of waking up, and I'm trying to drink less coffee. I don't know why I started to do this today. Okay.
Hello, my name is Juuso, also known as Yope.
Oh yeah, this is not.
At HypeHype. Today we are taking a look at the new features and changes introduced in 1.7.0, our biggest update yet. So let's swipe into it. The first thing you'll notice is that we have removed the remix button from the feed.
And I can't tell if the audio is working or not.
Now it's done via the Remix Evolution page in the bottom right. Remix Evolution page shows which hype the current game is remixed from, and you can start remixing by tapping the Remix this hype button. In addition to the remix changes, we have also made changes to the restart button. Now the restart button can be found from the menu in the top right. From there, you can also find
Okay, there we go.
those instructions on how to play the game. Pip.
So that's a new one right there. It's different in terms of, honestly, I think it's always difficult when you're like making a new when you're just adding updates, because I don't want to be the first one to be like, oh, everything is different. It used to be like this, and that's kind of cool though. You know, when you're using an app that's in the process of being how do you say, it's continuously being updated. That background music is just random copyrightable music that I got from I forget the name of it. It's some website I paid for like 1 year, and I just downloaded like hundreds of songs that I could use, and yeah. So this is a mix of the collection, but it's like one huge MP3 file. So what song is it exactly? I don't know. Back to the latest. So the new the button for the replay, it's like replay, and there's like 2 other options. So it's always good to explore the new updates and then just let them sink in for a couple of weeks, and then see if you still have that same opinion. This is what I find, because whenever there's like a new thing, sometimes I'm always just super quick to be like, I don't like it. And yeah, and that's fair. But I also think it's, you know, you gotta let things sink in. Some things work better, some things don't work better, and then, you know, there could be reasons why certain changes are made. You know, it's important to remember that HypeHype is in beta. We are helping to try to, you know, make it better and give feedback where feedback is helpful. So, let me get this going on. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, because there's always changes, and I think it's good to you know, play with it as it happens, and then give feedback later on, because you know, some things may not always seem so helpful and or even new. So it just, you know, it just takes a while for everything to set in. When you're used to doing something a certain way for a while, and then there's like a new way, it's always like, oh, I don't know what's going on, the old way. So I think that's normal. That's all I'm trying to say.
We have also made many changes to the social hub. Slide to DMs by swiping from the right. In addition to that, we are testing group chats with limited number of users. This feature will be widely available at later date. Next, let's see what's new in the edit.
Curious to check out the group chat. I think the group chat is, oh yeah, the voxel unicorn. That was cool. I mean, it's a good one. I also made a video that came out yesterday on how I made a voxel game, and yeah, I thought that was it's a good video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's just simply going through a voxel creation, or the steps that I go through when making the voxel game, which I think is just really easy to do, fun, and kind of 3-dimensional. And I don't remember, I don't think yeah. So what my biggest thing for the chat is, when I chat in a game, it's always difficult to like get out of the chat and get back to the game so that I don't die. So I'm hoping maybe that feature is easier, just getting out of it. Chatting in the feature, it looks like it's evolved a little bit, which I think is cool. I always like chatting, especially in multiplayer games, when you're like trying to take on an enemy, you need to work together. So yeah, all about that.
Now you can bulk edit shared properties by selecting multiple objects. This is super useful.
Whoa. Bulk edit by selecting multiple objects. This is, again, one of the things where the new features are gonna take a while because this has never been possible before. And so now you can take like select multiple objects and then group edit them to be as this is going to take time to figure out or get time to get used to. Super excited to check out group chat feature. It should make it easier to organize a multiplayer session. Yeah, that's actually a good point too. I think stuff like the going into the Vibe Hub and certain places would totally be more, you know, and just using the Hangout. I think the chat feature is cool. I just wish it was a little bit more slick in terms of, again, getting out of the way, or you know, playing the game and then getting back to the game. So like a single tap instead of like a multiple tap, or it feels like it's multiple taps. But again, we'll check it out. We got multiple group edit, which is kind of mind-blowing.
When you are creating a big landscape and forget to enable collisions for the objects. This definitely has never happened to me before. Never. We have also changed the
good comedy there for even Europe. Oh no!
Update yet. So we have also changed the asset library. From the Discover page, you can find new and featured assets. Favorite assets to easily find them from the favorites page.
Oh, I remember hearing about that. Being able to favorite assets. That's going to be a huge one for me. I might just go ahead and do some of that right now. Because I like to make a lot of super, you know, just basic stand type of games. So I use basic assets, and I'm always searching for those assets. Like specifically like the rounded cube, always searching for that. And yeah, being able to favorite that, that's, yeah, I'm gonna like write a note to do that right now, because that's such a big deal. I don't want to forget it. Oh yeah, right. Marquee cube, marquee line. I'm like tempted to just, okay, we got like a minute left on this.
Last big change in the editor is related to playtesting. Now you can toggle logic and select nodes to debug your game logic. This is an advanced feature, but will be super useful when you are trying to figure out what's wrong with your logic. But let's not forget about the smaller features. Broadcasters, broadcast listeners, particle effects, and formula nodes now get names automatically. The name is based on a signal, effect, or formula, and you can override that by giving.
That'll be helpful. Automatic naming feature.
We have also added a new paste menu that shows up once you copy an object. It shows all objects that you have copied with timestamps. From there, you can paste objects as many times as you want. This menu will be cleared once you close the app. In addition to all these cool.
So this is kind of cool and very exciting, is the paste menu will be more than just the single object you copied before, or at least it has the ability to be more, which I think is pretty cool. So, you know, I think it's just trying to help grow the copy and paste feature, which I use all the time. And this is also one of the reasons why I'm always saying like how important it is, or how cool it is, that playing games in HypeHype and just going through, swiping through and checking out all the different hypes that are available. You know, when you see anything you like in a game, whether like game mechanics, if you're making a platformer and you see another platformer that's got some cool abilities, like the way it moves. It just makes it easy to go in and copy those mechanics and paste it into your game. But now, you know, I don't know how practical it is, but I do know that you can paste it multiple times, which I've needed before. And again, you could just select the object and hit copy or duplicate, which totally works. But this just helps streamline that process. I think you can have multiple objects you copy, which we can try it in just a little bit. But being able to just, it's almost like the drag and drop from the sidebar when you have a reusable objects. It seems kind of like you could do that. And yeah, apparently you can even copy multiple objects and paste them on another hype. Yeah, like, thank you for mentioning that, PT, because that idea was like kind of blossoming in my head, but I didn't fully. Yeah, you can instead of going into hype, and this is what I would do before, go into a game that has like a platform obstacle, copy that single obstacle, exit the hype, find the hype I'm working on, enter the hype that I'm going in, and then paste it. Now you can go into a single hype. Let's say there's 4 obstacles you like, one with the door or whatever. You can copy all of them. You know, copy one at a time. It saves it, and then you can go. That's kind of mind blowing. Like that feature to be able to copy multiple objects or mechanics. Instead of wasn't before, it was one at a time. So this is huge. This is probably the biggest thing that's been possible in terms of, you know, one of the greatest features about HypeHype is being able to copy and paste mechanics, objects. I'm curious to see where they're at with the visual materials, because I know those previously did not transfer over, which is fine, but it just would be cool if that was a thing. For me, I know some people, they have like really cool visual effects or colors, and those don't copy and paste over. Again, what I usually do is I just take a screenshot of the visuals and then I'll recreate it, which is not a problem.
Features, there are many smaller changes and hundreds of bug fixes. You can read the full changelog in our wiki. Link can be found from the video description. We want to make HypeHype the best app possible for playing and making games, so your feedback is important. Share your thoughts about the update in the comments and join our Discord server where you can find other creators and join our community challenges. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos and streams. See you in HypeHype.
Nice. Well, there is a saying, why reinvent the wheel? Apparently you can, yeah, well, that's just saying that wasn't a question. Like, do I want to reinvent the wheel? Marketing, make, you know. Oh, what does this one do? Oh, that's my face. Okay, let's put that up. Cool, so that looks good. I'm excited to just go in. Let's take a quick look at some of these.
Hey, Baba Kitty.
Okay, so there is, I think, the remix. I click down here. I click down here. I already missed that remix button because it was a single button. But let's check out the copy and paste of multiple objects. Like, is this all connected? Go here. I don't see a copy button. Is it? Where is it? Oh, geez. Maybe it needs to be ungrouped or something? HypeHype is a whole social experience, so users mustn't be afraid to copy an element from others. In fact, it's highly encouraged to remix other hypes. Couldn't agree more with you, PT. I think the ability to copy and paste mechanics, and while I am looking for the copy button, because it used to be here on the left, I don't see it. I think that feature is just so kind of amazing. It's maybe even scary for some people, just the concept of it. I know a lot of game developers who, you know, make games specifically for like the App Store and Play Store. And the concept of just being able to go into any game and copying mechanics is almost viscerally like shocking. It's just like a lot for I would say traditional game developers, at least for the App Store and the Play Store, just because the concept is so outrageous. It's like, I don't know, having a phone that could surf the internet before things were even available like that. It's like, it's just such a new thing. Some concepts are so like mind-blowing, they take time to sink in to realize how like amazing to me. It's fascinating, and it's the coolest thing, mainly because the concept of playing games can help you make games. Like that to me is like the coolest thing ever. So the copy is now inside the action. Oh, thank you. I didn't know where it was, and I would have been looking for it for a while. So now we got the copy button inside the action menu. And let's take a look at this action menu, because I'll be honest, the only thing I know it can do is align multiple objects on the X, Y, and Z axis. Align with live physics. Not really sure what that means. Auto arrange logic. Oh, that's kind of cool. I suspect if there's multiple logic pieces, it auto arranges them. Align position. That's yeah. Focus on selection. Okay. Select similar objects. Oh, that's an interesting button. Oh, but then it also selects this checkpoint up over here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, look. Oh, it's up here, up on the top right. It's selected 100 and 54 objects. Apparently, that's really not necessary. Yeah, this hamburger action menu has a lot. It's also a little overwhelming, but let's give it time. I always use the select similar objects to group similar objects together. Well, how do you do that when it comes to, like, if you do this, that's 154 objects. At most, I was thinking the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up and down objects. Not 156. Same. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Same model. Same color. No. Same color, same size, same nodes. In frustrum. I don't know what that means. Select 16 objects. So let's see. Okay, so now these are these. Okay. So I guess doing what I did by moving the little toggle menu helped. Okay, so I copied these objects, and we're gonna go grab a couple more objects from this hype. Again, I kind of wish that the copy button was just out there and easy, but you know, just like basically just a button on the side like the remix. But again, I think that's because I'm used to that. And that feature that we just did where we copied multiple objects is kind of cool. So let's see if we can't do it again. Select similar objects. Oh wait, no. Okay. Now I'm like stuck here. I guess I can say select object. Does this thing spin on its own? No, that's that. Okay, so okay, so here are the 16 and the 19 objects. So we got two sets of objects. This is a little weird because these look like they're missing. They are missing the white baseline. And I noticed this as well. It looks like it almost looks like a crosshair without a centerpiece. What's up? The X in the house. Welcome. We're just going over the multiple copy and paste features, or the ability to copy and paste multiple objects, all within a single hype. Never done this before, so yeah, thought I'd take a couple of these obstacles, and then I was just gonna paste them into one of my the Fall Boys remake that I made, and yeah. But, oh wait, so did I copy? So the previous copy did not have the white column, so I'm gonna copy it again. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna copy it again. Why is that 17? So the 19 objects and the 17 objects, so it's basically this. Whatever, we'll figure it out when we get to the next, when we start to paste it. And then Let's just copy one more obstacle so we could do 3. I've never done that before. This. And action. Select similar objects. Okay, that's cool. Okay, it does grab the force. And let's action. Wait, let's copy. Okay, so now we got 3. Well, we got 4 copied sets of objects. And yeah, wait. Question. So wait, PT Jones, would you would copy multiple sets of objects before? I'm thinking that that was possible. I just didn't do it. I just did one at a time. Okay, I was looking for the remix button. I'm still trying to update this level. It's gotten more plays. It's at like almost 1,000 plays. Oh wait, I want to remix. Remix, we go down here. Ah, that's cool. We can see. I think out of all of my hypes, this hype has the longest strings of spaghetti. Man, I love spaghetti. My problem, and again, I think now I'm just actually talking about spaghetti. I mean, the cool thing with spaghetti in HypeHype is you can follow it more or less, and then you can see what goes to what and how it works, which I think is great. I load autosave from. How am I supposed to remember what happened on 9/24? Okay, let's just say okay. So let's go over here to the side. We want to turn logic on. And let's see. Let's grab this one. Oh, okay, cool. Look at that. That looks great. Let's go over here off to the side again. Nope. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Undo. And this is the second group of objects. Okay, so this group of objects, not really. It looks like a little bit's missing. That's okay. I think, you know, when you're copy and pasting, it just takes practice. So let's delete that. This is the second group. Okay, so it looks like when I copied and pasted the second time, it got all the things I was looking for. So that's great. Super cool. And I think there was one more set of objects. Yes. I mean, that's just cool. I've never been able to go into a single hype, grab. I mean, we got at least a dozen objects here. Oh no, I would use it to see how many instances of specific objects are on my hype and get rid of any necessary. Oh. Yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't even know that feature was there. I only use this action menu to align stuff. But that is cool. It gets kind of stuck. So I guess from this menu you have to select the options in the top right. All right, now I don't actually think I'm gonna build this out yet. Oh. Oh, that's the green dancing. Okay. So that was using multiple copy and paste. I think I'm gonna save this because I do want to make another Fall Boys level test. Oh, and we're out of text. So testing. Well, that's saving. Let's see. Players now have quick access to how to play tutorials from the top right menu. Restart button can also be found there. Oh yeah, I want to check out that restart button. I do think it's a little, I know, well, I'm sure it'll save automatically or not. Not that big of a deal. Let me check my internet speed. My internet speed at my new place. So fast. 300 megabyte download. That's by Time Warner. Usually, New York, Napoli internet is bad. Yeah, I'm at 220 now. But, oh snap. Yeah, you're gonna, yeah, it'll happen. It's either that or I also want to maybe like, yeah, I'll do another one. But I will also revise this one. Because I think this one doesn't get as many plays as the other ones. I do suspect that a wall busting obstacle is just a fan favorite by now. But yeah, I'll make another one maybe this month. We got a whole month. I was gonna check out a feature. Oh yeah, the play button. So I can tell you, I really like that this play button is bigger than before. I can just look at it and I can be like, oh, hey, this is bigger. That was always one of the things I thought could have been improved because when I hand people my phone and have them like play some of my games, they never see the play button, or we'll see. I haven't tested it since, but like last week or just generally in life, people would go from this screen and then they would think here they play, but they need to hit the play button. So the fact that this is bigger, it seems to be moving, I think will help ease any confusion for players in the future. Okay. Ooh, let's go with the, I like the frog in the blue. Go. And there's a turtle in the way. Oh, the turtle got smashed. Okay, so restart hype, how to play, leave hype. It's interesting that leave hype is there. This is very, how do you say, it explains what it does. Let's do how to play. The creator has not provided help for this. There seems like HypeHype is really pushing towards My horse is the slowest horse. I picked up a turtle. HypeHype is really stressing towards getting people to write down instructions on how to play the game, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. To me, well, again, I like hyper casual games, and most hyper casual games are kind of created with a natural instinct of how you play the game without ever telling someone how to play a game. Like, just simple gameplay mechanics that kind of evolve to like, this is how you play. So I don't know, that's my perspective on how to play. Is I try to make games that just you intuitively know how to play, and then if you don't intuitively know how to play, that is my fault, because yeah, that's how it works. Leave hype. So the leave hype takes you here, and then you have to like leave it twice, I think. So it's like a multiple leaving step process. Oh, this is cool. Oh, what? Looks like this dude is just PL3. Oh wait, can you aim? No. We got distracted in testing, and currently... Oh, you just hold it down for further... We got King 38 in the house. You hold... This is cool. Let's check out the hold down. Hold down. Longer. I'm gonna die. Oh, that was nice. That was a quick single tap to get out of the chat. That was huge. Trying to shoot it towards... Oh crap, there's a... What's up? Hey yo, King. Okay, and watch. Oh. This is a fun game. And then tap. Oh! Thank you, HypeHype. This is a new chat feature. Oh, and then there's like multiple groups over here. Oh, these other groups? I don't know if I should be like, I don't know what's going on. Derpy's adventures and things. Okay, and then it looks like you can, oh, so they're just different group chats. People are creating different group chats. All right, let me get out of this. Okay, well, so that's a great thing. That was one of my biggest issues with the chatting feature. Always loved the chatting feature, but it was getting out of the chatting feature and back into gameplay. And so here it looks like they just set it up so you just have to tap anywhere outside of where you're chatting, and it just takes away the chat feature. So that's great. If you don't add a profile picture, you will get one automatically. Well, I have one. Remix hype from evolution page. Press thumb on For You feed to discover our remixes. Actually, let me put see if I can't put the wiki up here. What's up, King 38? That was fun blowing up the zombies. I like that mechanic in that game. I should have done more. I gotta. Well, Halloween is coming up. Any chance for a spooky theme? Yeah, I should. Making spooky games is always fun. And a lot of cool assets. I think there's like a couple hundred new assets. I remember last year Halloween, I was in San Francisco and I was working on a hype. It was a ball game, but I turned it into a pumpkin. That's cool. Okay, Social Hub. Verified badges are here. Increase your chances of getting a badge by making hypes and confirming your email, address, and phone number. Social Hub. Direct messaging improved. Testing group chat features with a limited number of users. Cool. Unlisted tags are only shown to the hype creator. Unlisted hypes can be part of a playlist. Unlisted tags are only shown to the hype creator. Unlisted hypes can be a part of a playlist, so it can be shown in other ways. Okay. Stabilized fixes, added mid-state tutorial, added back button tutorial, intro page skip, now ask contact and phone number for users to find friends to play with. Okay, looks like we got a lot of notes. I do want to go through most of these, so let's check it out. Added hype info into the editor side. What is that? Wait, was that a multiplayer game? Oh wow, this is like a multiplayer DJ session, I guess. Okay, it does look like the multiplayer for me is bugging out a little bit because they're all. This isn't a multiplayer.
Happy New Year, guys. It's
Happy New Year. Added hype info into editor side menu. Okay. Bulk edit to change properties on multiple nodes at once. Oh, I want to go look at that. I want to look at that. Let's try this one. So bulk edit. Take this. Model is visual part used when you don't need logic or physics. Okay, let's go to basic. It's type of platform. So I also noticed that the search is up here on the right now, as opposed to just being on the top. The whole top area, which works. I actually like this setup. I think it's a little bit more cleaner. That's so cool. I just like added multiple. Yeah, man. I'm not sure, like I think that is just to highlight. It's like a crosshair highlighting what you're editing. If you see the little circular thing. Bulk edit to change properties on multiple nodes objects at once. Improved editor visual to be more unified. Okay. Paste menu at bottom bar. Copy paste. Remove from toolbar. Okay, so that's. I don't know if you read the notes earlier, PT Jones, but. And that's how you knew that, or maybe you just knew that because you know you saw it in there. Improved asset library. New discover page. Let's take a look at the asset library too. And you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to add some of these to my favorites. Oh no, wait, how do I add it to my favorite? No, I just want to favorite it. Okay, maybe I have to, nope. Discover. Okay, so this whole thing is got a new flavor to it. So it's got discover. We got pre-mades up here. The pre-mades are cool. A bumper poll, that's kind of cool. So right now we're at the icon view, and this is the list view. And I think let's just check this out. Oh wait, this is, so notice that there's a green outline, which means this is a reusable object. So let's go take a look at the, okay, this is cool. This looks like it's just gonna make it that much easier to add cool pre-made objects. Ryan PH in the house, what's up and welcome. We're just taking a look at the new layout of the 1.7 update, and I'm actually trying to figure out how to favorite items right now. I swore I saw Shogun do it last week, but it's still early in the morning for me. I am typically a night person, which is why I have been trying to wake up early and be awake in the morning, because I actually get a lot done, which is really nice. So we got the models. Model is the visual part used when you don't need any logic or physics. It's a nice little explanation of what's going on, or best use case scenario for this. My biggest thing with these models is I would love to see the collision editor for this, but I don't know how practical that is, or if it's even just not practical. Like, let's take a look at like one of these antlers or wings. Like maybe it's just the collision editor is a big box. Again, when I was making stuff for the App Store, Play Store, and I had unique looking objects, I always knew what the collision editor or the collision space was, and I could move and set up my game around it. So it may not be necessary. It's just, again, old school thinking. I love these letters and alphabets. I kind of wish that they had like multiple different typefaces or fonts for each. You have to change the layout, then the favorite should be visible. How to have a verified badge at my profile. I think I'm gonna touch on King's question. I think I saw something. I just went over it. Where did it go? It was saying something about like entering your, I don't know, phone number or email, and then they give you a badge. I don't know if that's the same as verified. This sounds like we're talking about TikTok. Like, who am I verified? Who's verified? What is? I don't think I'm verified. I know in Twitter, verified is like a little blue icon. I think that's the same for Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna go back here, hit edit. Okay, so PT is saying you have to change the layout, then the fave should be visible. Change the layout. We got a chat going on, basic shapes. I guess these are just other chats. Oh, cool. Multiple group chats. That's cool. We got King hanging out. What is that? Oh, that's a chicken. I forgot about that chicken. Had to have. Yeah. I'm not sure about the verified, specifically what verified means. Sorry about that, King. When looking at a model, tap on the icon to the left of the asset library. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking at the simple rounded cube. When looking at a model, tap on the icon to the left of the asset library. Okay, and then you can select this. I mean, hopefully they make that an easier feature in the future. Again, I'm always on this one, the icon menu. I feel like you could add another little flag right there, just like that. But even just having this is a cool start. It's the 4 square icon on the top left menu. Yeah. The icon, switching from the icon menu to the list menu. And then once you select the object, then it appears. Well, does it appear? Is there a selecting option? No. Okay, so that's the kind of big difference between this and this, is that this has a selection menu, or a select and makes bigger and highlights what's going on. Whereas in the icon menu, which my preference has always been this, but I wonder if they fixed the ability to, like, before it was if you scroll down and then you jump to the other list icon, it jumps you all the way back up. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess so, technically 2 separate lists, or just 2 separate menus. The only thing that they're not connected to each other than the fact they have the same information. Like jumping from one to the other doesn't take you to where the other one is. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some platforms. And go to this one. So I'm always using this. Always using this one. Oh, you know what? We gotta add the marquee as well. Big simple floor, that one. I think I got the sharp, simple cube. I got the rounded cube, the checkered cube. This one's always a good one. Oh, marquee. That's what I was thinking. Definitely that one, but I'm just gonna grab all three. Oh, and then here are the favorites. Nice. That's cool. Alright, let's see what else was on this. I wanted to make a pinball game too. Maybe I'll do that. Alright. So much. Okay, I think we're over here. Now supports favoriting assets. Just did that. That's great. That's huge. That's huge. So you have to have it in the list menu and then select the object and then favorite. Yeah. Moved playtest panel from right to left. I didn't notice that. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's. I gotta do this game again without the eggs. Or not with the egg, but just like with the ball. Or maybe just use a balloon. No, maybe. Return to editor. Looks like there's a little helpful guide thing. Well, we got the chat. Okay, cool. Free camera mode in playtest. Not sure what that means, but that sounds fascinating. Move playtest panel from right to left. Yes. Added ability to modify objects and logic during editor test play. Whoa. Yeah, I saw that. Is Unreal Engine easy to make a game on? I think it depends if you've made games before using Unreal Engine or other engines. So let's say if you've made like dozens and dozens of games with other game engines, then it shouldn't be too difficult. If you've never made games before, then yeah, might have a trouble. When it comes to game engines, the developers that I know, again, this is just for mobile games. The ones that I know usually do mobile. They use Unity. A smaller selection use Unreal. Unreal is the coolest one if you're gonna learn one, but I don't use it. It's too difficult for me. So I wish you luck, and yeah. But if you do like Unreal and you want to make games, they have something called Core, which is really cool. It uses the Unreal Engine. I also believe it's owned by Epic. But that's like if you want to make like Fortnite type of games. yeah, I would look into core. Core is supposed to be easier. Yeah. Depending on the type of game, Unreal is normally used to create 3D games and not really 2D games. For 2D games, I find it easier to use Unity or Godot instead. They also use Unreal for like movies, like that's and other stuff because the effects. Yeah. But if you're looking at Unreal, I personally wouldn't use Unreal just because it takes a lot. But there's something called Core, and you can like make games on your computer. It's supposed to be kind of like no code or something. But again, it's games specific to be kind of like the Fortnite structure. I mean, yeah. HypeHype to me is in its own league. It's its own, like, you make games on your phone, your tablet, anywhere, and like it makes it easy for anybody to make games. So the first person, I will try to make a first person. Yeah, dude, you want to check out Core. Check out. If good for FPS on computer, like that's what I was telling my buddy the other day, who I used to work with him back in the day, like 12 years ago, and he's like, oh, you were doing the digital nomad stuff before digital nomad was a thing. Which I guess technically I do. I don't like to think of myself as a... Yeah, it is. Core is. Correct. It's great. It's like, if I wanted to make, like, if HypeHype didn't exist, I would probably use Core to make games. Yeah, because Unreal always looks cool. Like, Unreal looks the coolest. I mean, they use it for like blockbuster movies, so Unreal just really cool. But again, like, if you're gonna make a game in Unreal, you can't put it on a phone for people to play. Like, people have to play on your computer. Like, that's, I think the biggest thing is, like, you can't make a game in Core and then have people play it on... Yeah, I mean, I just love mobile games. So, and for creating stunning archives and showcases. Yeah, so, like, I mean, in my mind, everything has great potential. Everything is expanding. But, you know, when it comes to like mobile games and being able to play games anywhere, everywhere, yeah, no, there's nothing comes close to HypeHype. They're basically like just creating their own cool stuff. But, you know, there's a lot of people out there who like play games on tricked out PC computers that can just like, I mean, I guess technically I got like two screens like here, but yeah, man, I don't know, man. I don't know why. I just love mobile games. I like making games for the phone. I think the accessibility of having it so anybody can be able to play the game, how you can just make a game on like it, like, yeah, you couldn't do that with Core. Like, I can't be on a bus somewhere and well, I guess I could take out my laptop, but then you need the internet. I mean, my laptop is pretty dope, but I'm over it. I want to make games on my phone and iPads. Okay, so the snap to grid, I want to check that out. Free camera mode in playtest. Like, I didn't see that. Like, where? Oh, camera. What? What? No way. No way. Are you kidding me? Wait, can I play it though? Can I play it? This is amazing. Okay, it does. It looks like you can't play the game. So the wow. Okay. Let me find another game that I'm working. Well, I guess I am working on this one. It just has a lot going on. Yeah, this one's got too much going on. Well, technically, we can go into any game. So let's go hit this. Go here. We hit the remix. And then this, we're playtesting, right? We're playtesting. We're like, okay, how do we play? How do we do this game? Yada, yada. But now, you can go in and change the camera view. I suspect eventually you'll be able to like move stuff around. If you're interested, Unity does have excellent tutorial series called FPS Micro Game. It teaches you how to create a fun first-person shooter. That's so cool. Just being able to have multiple camera angles to look at it is really, it's just, that's just a new feature that just blows my mind. I am sometimes, you know, when you're making a game and you're playtesting it, what's up Sophia in the house, Ryan PH, yeah, like I don't know how to explain it. Like, I've moved camera angles around, which is great and cool and fun or whatever, but you need to like know where the camera was so that if you test it and you don't like it, you can put it back. It makes sense. It's basically like that's, but now you can test it while playing. Like, that's ridiculous to me. I think it you know, like now knowing that is a possibility. So like, I think this is a decent example. So in this game's easy. Well, it's not easy, but it's like, I guess it's purposely difficult. But if I'm curious about the camera angle, you can see everything while it's still happening. And I do find sometimes, you know, if you just move it around, you'll find a new angle that you like, or an angle that you think works better. But the game is live, like, so you can even use it to test things to make sure if they're working properly or not. Yeah, okay. This is a fun one I made in like 10 minutes. On top of that, you can even enable logic and debug different nodes. What? What are you, what? What? I noticed that when you spectate a multiplayer session, there's a reaction button on the top, on reaction button on the bottom right, but it says coming soon. Oh, I didn't notice that. I'll take a look. So, again, play testing. Oh, that's interesting. So you can see the invisible objects now? Is that, I don't know if I set that up or what. But we can go to, oops, no, I don't want to take a thumbnail. I mean, I already did. We can go to the camera mode. We can see the timers going. And then we can check certain things like, oh, hey, is that shark still doing what he's supposed to be doing over here? Which, again, I don't know why these nodes. Oops. Why the cube around the player was visible. Yeah, let's say cancel. Can even enable logic and debug on different nodes. On top of that, you can even enable logic and debug different nodes. I'm not sure what that means. Tap on the camera, then on logic on. What? What? No way. No way. What? That's ridiculous. Oh, and then we got the shark over here. That's so, wow, that's the trip. And it's been too long since I've been in this hype. I can't recall what all, like, I don't even remember these two dudes being here. If I turn that off, does he go through it? He does! So you can edit it while, oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Curious, does it save when you edit it? I hope not. I'm not planning, I mean, let me test that, not here. Let me test that somewhere else. Let's man, I guess I can use that one to test, but I just, let's go here. Testing. All right, let's play camera. So let's look at this dude, reusable object. Oh crap. It's a little bit more difficult to move around as in there's not like a reset camera view angle. Let's see if I can't move something around. Back to transform. Let's make this Alright, so that's moving quickly. And let's get out of the edit mode. Yeah, it looks like it's saved. Look at that. Oh, but now I'm in the game. Yeah, because now I thought I was editing, but this is still playing. Yo. No, that was so cool. I want to. This is so cool. It's kind of, it's weird, man. It's like you're playing in like a you're literally playing the game in an edited version, like where you can, because look, it's all the component pieces are right there. This is a great way too. Is like, oh look, one of the things doesn't have sound, or what sound does this have? You only have to remember that any changes you make in the playtest mode aren't saved. So perhaps it might be a good idea to know when you're in the normal edit mode and the playtest edit mode. I'll be using this feature more now, hope not crash. I actually think I just crashed it. So funny you should say that, Ryan. Close that. Oh, I wanted to check out the snapping. Yeah, okay. Let me get out of here. Snap to grid improvements. Make single axis scales to snap 0.1. Improve snapping when duplicated. Builder panel improvements. Increase builder panel height correctly when adding new reusables. Locate visible reusable source when tapped. Oh wait, can I see this? Details menu changes. Detail menu minimized by default. Objects add on chevron. In details, objects add on chevron. Chevron to me is a gas station. I don't know what that one means. I just think there's just more details. Added ability to drag links from whole output area. Okay, node changes. So we got joystick node when you disable and enable joystick while holding. Don't send duplicate touch end. Doesn't send duplicate touch end. Touch node. When you disable and enable touch node while holding. Doesn't send duplicate touch end. Button node when disabled, button node while holding it doesn't. Okay, so it sounds like that was a thing. I wasn't aware of it, but yeah, now it's fixed, so great. Compare node added less and greater compare options. Okay. Force node scale with object property. That's kind of cool. Raycast visualization in both editor and in playtest. When raycast node is selected. Formula particle effect in broadcast nodes and broadcast nodes now show relevant name for the node if no name is set. That I think is cool. The naming feature, I'm curious to see how that plays out. I've definitely just seen it where there's just like so many nodes and nothing has a name, and it yeah, if it's got a basic name, that seems like a good step forward. Make wave generator direction and time offset work in edge cases. Okay. Improved editor slider behavior. I think that's just like the sliding of it, like how it pops in, pops out. Keep a visual object parents when duplicated. Keep visual object parents when duplicated. You know what I want to see is whenever I duplicate an object. I said okay. Let's say here. Let's say we take this and hypothetically put it into a container. Oop. And maybe I should add like a request for this one. Oh, and come on, it just highlighted everything. There we go. Oh, look at, oh. This is great. I was wondering how this could be useful, and now you just take, yeah, okay, so let's go ahead. Let's make this a reusable. Okay, now what I would like is when I do create new instance. Okay. Well, that was totally worth it just to figure out how to use that crosshair. I have had multiple times spent trying to get multiple objects into, like, the fact that's cool. I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna show it again. Take, if you have two objects, you got this crosshair. And before, when you try to get it into this container, which it's not working now, which is unfortunate because it just totally did work. Look at that. If I want to put it over here or in this one. That is nice. That is very nice. All right, we got text pop-up, closed menu, improved camera movement, field of vision is big, hierarchy, search matches, particle effects, and broadcaster names and formulas. Preserve app state when entering the editor and restore it after exiting the editor. I did the one that Yope, this one with Yope.
My name is Juho.
Small tip, you can directly add multiple objects into a container from the action menu. Oh, really? Yeah, I never use that action menu. I mean, I'm gonna have to use it now because that's what the copy is, but you can directly add multiple objects into a container from the action. Choose the last option, add to build a menu. Like the fresh group of new objects. Oh, whoa. So if you have an object and you already know what you want to do with it, you can just create. Okay. Oh, and because this is the builder panel, the one on the right. That's the builder panel. Okay. That's cool. Thanks for showing me that, PT. I did not know about that. Yeah, I gotta. So that's, I like that focus thing too. I don't think I've ever used it before, but I've definitely needed it. What else is on that menu? The select, yeah, see, I'm not sure if that select similar option was there before or not, because okay, we got a lot of fixes. Preserve app state when entering the editor state. Okay, so we got 200 new objects. We got temple parts, modular rocks, plant roots. Oh, I have to get out of this. Okay, and then. We've got models. Lots of weapons. this is a temple. Always digging the rune stone. It kind of reminds me of something that would go to like an Asian kind of temple. Something I see in Chinatown, San Francisco. What was it? Temple modular rocks, plant roots. That's what that is. Yo, vines. These are cool just to add to any building to make it look like it's been taken over by nature. Vehicle. So I think some of these vehicles have already been added, and I wonder, can I just put vehicle? Like, could it be that easy? Vehicle. I can spell, yay. If you have made any game with the vehicle in the past, definitely go back and, like, these tires are awesome. Love these tires. Like, I think this tire right here is my favorite tire. Maybe I should just go back and just add different tires to some of the racing games that I made. I might just do that right now, actually. So if you have a collection of objects, you'd like to store them in a reusable container, you can choose this option. It does it for you automatically. Is that the that was the action with the, so if I go here and let's grab this tire, which I think looks really cool. You go add to builder pen, the add to builder panel tire. Ah man, that looks cool. It's grouped. I want it to be a little bit bigger. I'm gonna have to test this. I can't seem to move the tires where I want them to go. But, yeah, these tires are much cooler. And when in doubt, just make everything bigger. That's what we do here. I mean, technically, I think this front tire should be a little bit smaller, but I just want to make sure that the gameplay isn't affected. Can you even see the tires? We'll see. We'll check it out. Yo, to me, this is massive. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, this is cool. Look at that. That just makes me want to make more racing levels. Oh, gotta watch out. That jump is kind of tough. And in this game, you have to do some tight turns. got a secret shortcut that is not. And I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, but the restart button is different in the game. Okay, I'm gonna save this because yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's just. I'm almost tempted to add a stripe. I'm trying to move this wheel up a little bit forward, but I can't. Oh, there we go. I should be careful. Where was it? $41, 24. And then this one should go back a little bit. I'm a little concerned because I did make some changes and I'm not, or I ungrouped everything and I think everything was grouped. But let's just practice it. Let's test it again just to make sure it's not, how do I say, it still moves as it should. And I'm going to try to read what PT Jones read. So if you have a collection of objects, you like to store them in a reusable container. Yeah. You can choose this option. It does. Oh, yeah. I got you. Okay, so if which I think is good to know because I'm working on that. You saw the egg chicken farm game I'm working on. I'm creating that's really good because I think that one day I spent creating obstacles, I'll probably spend another day creating obstacles as well. And yeah, just select on the builder panel, hit the buttons. I should remember that. I think it's super useful and it makes sense. And look at these tires, man. Now I don't drive. I can't drive. I can even drive a motorcycle. I can't drive. I just prefer not to because I've been hit by cars and had accidents, and I'm just not about it. But if I did have a car, I'd like to think I would have these cool rims. Yeah, this just makes this game so much cooler with the rims. I don't know why. Like, look at this. Look at I just kind of looking good. Even if you fall over, it's okay. I got cool rims. The first thing I did was change the old tires. Yeah, I've been I haven't played this game in a while. I really like it, and yeah, now I gotta save it with the tires. Those tires are so cool. There's so many good ones. There's so many cool tires. Okay, let me see. I think I went through all. Let's see. Added 10 parkour pre-made. Oh, you know what? Let's take a look at that too. Let me get this wiki up on here so I can Google or search for the new stuff while not needing to go back to home, edit, overview, tips, report, release notes. There we go. Got Yelp. Okay, so I want to let's take a quick look. Gonna try to end the stream in a little bit. It's gonna create here. And what do we got? We got World War II weapons. I mean, it looks like we're about to go into World War III soon, so we might as well just be ready with the weapons. Okay. cool. Ooh, we got these grenades. That's cool. That's from like old school. Oh, the Luger pistols. That's cool. We got more quirky birds. Oh, I saw that. That's with the parrots and stuff. Okay, so some of these have already been added. But now it's like official. What am I doing? So quirky. I love the quirky animal selections. My first game I made using these animals. I think it's great. I like these. I think they all look cool, and they're fun, and they have like walking, jumping, stuff like that. We got some 10 new spaceships assets. I am a fan of space. Oop. Spaceship. Yeah, some of these are cool. Wait. These just look cool. Oh, and the massive too. Let's change this color up a little bit, because yeah. That looks good for a game. Oh, that almost kind of looks like it's... I don't know about these white colors. Yeah, that looks cool. Add some blinking lights on that. I saw this. This I think is fun. Oh, we got gun turrets, and there's even like spaceship components. I still wanted to check out some of these spaceships. This one kind of looks like a rocket. If we wanted to add wings to it. Ooh, this thing just looks fast. Man, maybe I have to make a spaceship game now. Oh, look at the subtlety over here too. With the yellow. These look amazing. Well done. Awesome spaceships. Sure. Ooh. Can't believe I haven't looked at these. Like, you know, it's interesting when you look at an object in the asset library and it's just a little thumbnail like this big and you're like, oh, that looks okay. But then when you put it in, like, look. This needs to be kind of like that color, yeah. I got thoughts on the colors. Alright. That's a space turret. I don't think I've seen this spaceship. And I do feel like we should be in space maybe. Well, at least, what is this, like a hangar? Okay, this looks cool. This one, I haven't seen this one. Okay, what was there's 10, there's like 10 of these. Looked at most of them. 40 modern weapons. 10 new particle effects. Let's take a look at the particle effects. There's a lot of great particle effects. I am always keeping an eye out. I'm not sure. Oops, second screen. Okay. What happened? Where'd it go? Oh, is it not? Where this particle effect has a vector transform in it? I mean, that's cool. I don't think I've seen that before. I don't. Particle effects, spinning vortex. I don't know, does it have to be activated? What's going on? Oh, it's happening. You just can't see it. Okay, let's go to. Oh wait, you know what? We can hit play, and we can change the camera, because that's the new ability right now. And then there's the particle effect, but it's spinning. Oh crap! Again, this is so cool that you can do this. It's not perfect. Oh wait, let's go logic on. Let's select the or you can't select the oh, but you can see it move. That's cool. Okay, I'm trying to spin over here, get over here. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, I think we've gone through a monk outfit set. I wanna see that. Check that out. Oh, last thing. And then we can call it a day. No, monk. Yeah. It's like monk shirt, monk pants. I mean, we might as well assemble the monk at this point. I don't know about the white belt. Some of us have black belts. Left boot. Right boot. All right, well, that was cool. That was going through the HypeHype latest updates. I didn't know this was such a big update. There's a lot going on. Gonna be messing around with HypeHype this week a lot, trying to just play with the new features. And I think the coolest thing for me is like the camera, being able to move the camera and look at the logic of how things are working, because there's a lot of the stuff is kind of game changing, so I think will take some time to just settle into place, but it's really cool to see. And so I think next week I'll try to do more to like just like remix. I wanted to remix some pinball game. So I think I'll still do that, but I'll also do it again next week. And thanks for hanging out. This was the latest update. If you have any questions, comments, let me know below. Until next time, I'm HypeC. Stay safe out there, and peace.